All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol AAPL, Apple Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So Apple has been very volatile, up and down for some time. And every time I zoom out, I do state that 138, this is for all first-time viewers and investors, 138 and some change, super important number to be broken through. Highest valuation before the split, after the split for Apple, and the lowest that it reached after the split was 103 and some change, and then it actually recovered. It fell down again closer to 104 and some change, and since then it hasn't seen these lows. It actually has been in an upward trend, and then now we are in a sideways direction with volatility that jumps from 116 all the way down to 112. And here we are jumping back up close to 115. We're above the 50-day moving average, and the bulls are on track again to start to gain control over this chart. So we're going to look at this in a very zoomed in level, and then we're going to look at it a little bit zoomed out, and I want to talk about some things here that the chart is showing us. Now, I'm going to post here one of the lowest points before this leveled off and continued to run, and then also talk about it more zoomed out. So this is actually the lowest point before the true bullish run that happened today. This was the lowest point right here. So this is an important support level at 112.73. I'd write that down. I mean, if this was to be very volatile and work on its way down again, I mean, there's a lot of like profit taking, and there's no true bulls right now in Apple. This is just jumping up and down like it's been doing for the last like week and a half. But 112.73, super important. And here we are with the 50-day moving average, super important number as well, 114.88. I'd write that down because 114.88 will let us know on what side of the chart we're in. We are slightly in bullish territory, so the tug of war tomorrow will be very interesting. And if we end up below it, we are in bearish territory. Now, I'm going to zoom out so that we can see what the bulls want to break through and what their goal is and what the bears are going to try to do. So right now we're at 115.19, and the bulls need to break through the first resistance level. This resistance level is 115.51. The bulls need to break through that, turn that into a support, and they can start to work their way up to newer highs. If that gets accomplished, their next resistance level is slightly above it at 115.63, and then if we zoom out, we'd get closer to the numbers that they need, which recently just happened, and then it fell from that point, which was 116.65. That's a really important resistance level, which actually can get this stock moving with momentum to the next level. But before getting there, the bulls need to break through 115.51, turn that into a support, and start to work their way up to newer highs and newer resistance levels, pulling themselves further away from 114.88, the 50-day moving average, in an upward direction. On the other hand, we have our support. And before that support level gets broken through, if you want to look at this very narrowed down and kind of have a sense of direction of where this might be going, which is actually slightly below the 50-day moving average, is 114.79, and that is one of the support levels formed here in the last couple of hours. But you can also, if you're going long on this one, you can kind of take the risk and wait till 114.14 to make a decision or to analyze the chart and see what's going on, because that can be a quick move that can happen, and then quickly this can change. It's way too close to the 50-day moving average to really say, okay, make a move. I mean, if this was a penny stock or something, I would say, okay, pay very close attention here. But this is Apple that we're talking about, and it could be volatile, but this is a well-known company that isn't going to drastically change like $10, $20 in one day and like disappear in the next couple of weeks. I mean, this is a well-known company that if you end up getting kind of stuck in it and you got to hold through, you can make your money back or maybe even more in the next coming months or weeks. But a lot of investors don't want to wait that long. But I'm just saying, like, Apple is not one to like, we got to look at every little, detail, like be careful, But for anybody that wants to pay close attention to that, after it crosses the 50-day moving average and it's in bearish territory, at least it can give you a sense of direction of where this is going and who is dominating this one fairly quickly early on the day or as the day plays out. Now, back to the support level here. 114.14. If that gets broken through, obviously the bears have accomplished getting into bearish territory, and this could be on its way down to newer lows and newer support levels by breaking through 114, and the bears accomplish the two things that they want, which is getting into bearish territory, crossing the 50-day moving average, and then breaking through support to confirm that they're going further down, further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction, hitting new support levels and newer lows. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. Also, to all my subscribers and prospective subscribers that are encouraged or inclined to, don't just click on the subscribe button, but click on the bell. Check it out if you haven't already clicked it, because that way you can turn on all notifications. You won't miss a single video that I post. I post daily, and that way you'll be up to date on every single chart analysis. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. Well, what happens on those scheduled dates? The Federal Reserve is pumping money into the markets on these scheduled dates. The charts speak for themselves. And as I go into the video, I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold. And I'm not guaranteeing that you will make profits unless you do your due diligence and research. You got to buy at the right times and sell at the right times. But I am here to enlighten every investor that there's an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses with this strategy for as long as the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. Now, these ticker symbols are rising up anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share and maybe upwards to more. But I've seen with my own eyes 30 cents to $3 per share. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up. Profits are profits, as I always say. When you put in $1 into the market and you get back $2, you've done a great job. I mean, being able to turn $1 into $2 is a phenomenal thing. And the whole point of being into the market is profiting what you put in and come back with more than you put into it, right? And that's the whole goal here, so that we can maximize profits and minimize losses. But check out the video. I go into more detail about it. I'm just here to enlighten every investor and viewer to not miss out on the great news that there is an opportunity to profit in this market with the volatilityness for as long as the Federal Reserve continue to pump the markets. Why not take advantage of it if it's there for us and it's happening right now? Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.